So, not one thing about me is that I absolutely adore mythology. I have been someone who just loves mythology for a really long time. And next year, I have a book coming out from, who's publishing this? From Little Brown Books. And it's a first of its kind field guide of African mythological creatures. And it'll be full color, 48 creatures, and they will have accompanying retellings of myths. And so again, I'm super obsessed with mythological creatures, and especially those that are not well known. So this is a poem I wrote quite a while ago, and it's a speculative poem about the Impundulu. And the Impundulu are familiars of sorcerers, and they are mythical birds from South Africa and the Xhosa people. And this particular poem is called Nest. And it's written as if it was from the notes of an archaeologist. In 2015, world-renowned anthropologist Dr. Nkaya Battle and a 5-person crew set out to observe the Impundulu, a mythological bird said to summon thunder and lightning with its wings and talons. Written below are her final accounts of the expedition. October 23rd, 6 a.m., we meet waterfalls cloaked in laughter. Above pink slivers impale the swollen clouds. No bird, yet already in awe. October 24th, deep in the mountain's flesh lies an imprint of 12-inch talons. We lean close, listen to its rhythm like a talking conga drum. October 28th, after 3 days of silence comes a wide-eyed shriek of discovery. Screaming red electric barbs poke from a thin copper shaft. October 29th, we search for the dance. Residue from a lightning strike. Fairy rings are gold smudged static and ash. Star-stained messages from beyond. October 30th, hours of digging brings a shiny, jagged shell to the surface. Wrapped in bejeweled barbed wire, it throbs, angry as a warning. October 31st, at last we reach a castle sewn with silver twine, pearls, teeth, bloody thorns. Eager students, we hoard bits of pulsing legend in jars. Suddenly the day burns black, then lavender splits the sky. We bolt past brambles, jostle our newfound treasures between sweaty palms. Is this how it ends? Caught in a primal killing field, pulverized by a mythical screech, rotting, dead, and buried in a nest? November 4th, they find us 4 days later, disemboweled, picked to grisly bone, carved in pieces, half blind and dying, I clutch a white-hot feather. Thanks so much. Once upon a time, I used to do a little spoken word. And it's been a really, really long time since I've done it, but I'm excited about doing it now. And so I am going to read for you one of my favorite pieces. And this piece is a hypothetical conversation between Joe Jackson and Marvin Gaye Sr. about their sons. When Marvin asked me how I made Michael, I told him Michael was the residue of a monarch butterfly's wing. A peacock feather of a sun with a ruby slippered soul. I swear the boy was born with a metronome's pulse. The kind that would accelerate from the thread of cast iron skillet hands, then calm itself once the groove dropped, made Michael out of head bops and slivers of unicorn horns and hair. Rare, my son was a slow-cooked fantasy. Creme brulee sprinkled with brittle blue moons, rich, rainbowed, foreign, not often, almost never, freakishly eclectic, odd, Michael was an amusement park. The attraction, the exhibit, the ride, the line, the wait, the turnstile, the harness, the climb, the drop, the slide, the upside, the backward, the spin, the dip, the dive, the scream, the screech, the halt, those legs were glitter-smeared somersaults. A perfect marriage of hamster wheels and Motown suede. Michael's bravado made integration a musical. Without sit-ins or protest, I made him out of patent leather shoes, sequins, and shyness, made him the stage, wood, shout, strut, gravity, collapse. A dysmorphic dance of a camera's flash, paper mache, and accordion skin. Michael was stretch, bruise, buckle, bend. Perhaps I was the reason he'd hide behind the surgeon's knife, chasing the child he'd never been. And when Joe asked me how I made Marvin, I said Marvin was the frill of the blouse in my subconscious. A Jesus fan, a Holy Ghost whisperer and crucified tongue, made him from bylaws and belts, nervous twitches and put-downs, a roiling rue of revenge, fits of self-sabotage sprinkled over white-hot coals, a vineyard and a rolling hill of smooth, a doo-wop, a conch, a moon glow, a solo, a clean high, a perversion and addiction, a cannabis seed, a guillotine, a church. I made him from saints, gospels, altars, martyrs, envy, and bits of my own incompetence. My son became a man on accident, made him from construction sites, stop signs, happenstance, oops, and ohs. Didn't make him really. Ineptitude is never responsible. Didn't mold him actually, only tolerated his voice. Realized Jesus must love him more. It's why I killed him. Snatched the breath of a would-be riff before it could become a song. Made his handsome face a gruesome twist of eyes, of nose, of brows, of lips. Jesus may have made him beautiful, but I made him gone. Made him gone. Made him gone. Geniuses aren't made by mortals. God just sends them to us when we're not looking.